Well, let's go to Saturday quickly, where it was good news for Spurs, 3-0 win, back to winning ways for Thomas Frank. And then Arsenal, 3-0 win also over Nottingham Forest. The first game, lunchtime kickoff on Saturday. Early kickoff. No problem at all for the Gunners. No problem. 3 goals, 3 points, back to winning ways. Momentarily went top of the Premier League table until Liverpool, took
I think the 2 wins have something similar. Both teams have learned how to keep clean sheets. Thomas Frank, I think this is his third clean sheet. Arsenal's third clean sheet.
Arsenal they just won. They've scored 8, I think.
So, Thomas, I think they've not considered only considered the game they lost.
Yeah,
so, Thomas Frank has made them... See, as much as want to say how this Tottenham Sport team has got some, problems here and there, the man has made them disciplined. You could see the way they track back.
I wouldn't want to use that game against they were away from home.
3 games now.
That's their rival. Yeah, of course.
Very
good game. Yeah, good game. Decent game. And I love what I saw, though the red card plays a very huge role.
Big role.
Red card
they hadn't considered.
Well, yeah, they've considered one, I think. Just once or twice.
Once.
Yeah, just one before.
No, I'm not even in that game.
No, West Ham.
They hadn't considered for the red card. That tells you they were a bit compact.
Yeah, but I think they have not scored 2 before the red. No, they've scored before the red card. They've scored before the red card. But what's in my head here is this, right? Not a bad team completely.
Not a bad team at all.
But when they meet a team that probably Burnley will show how
good they are.
How good they are. You understand?
Them down,
it's Sunderland too. Might equally do the same thing, probably. The same thing with Arsenal too, until they get to that level. But Arsenal is beginning to find a way of, do it differently because this guy came with the same mindset they had last season. Talking about Nottingham Forest. You know what? We're just going to make sure that they don't
play at all. Yeah.
Arsenal were able to find a way of breaking
long balls.
Long balls
to unlock
simple
the
from set piece. That goal of the season so far for now. If you ask me, that's goal of the season.
So was better than
competing.
It's more like
that was a stationary ball. This one, the ball was in motion.
And to hit it, and to hit it sweetly. For me, it's the technique, the contact,
you understand?
And the way he smacked.
And to tell you that it wasn't a fluke. He almost did
it again.
Again. That's one part of it. Then the number 2 part, this guy understand that, look, if these guys want to keep us low, if they want to play a low ball, they want to plug us all through. Let's find out, getting the ball. Eze doing the run, Carvalho doing the passing, then pop. They score the second goal.
I think the story
disorganize
of
these
Arsenal,
guys,
apart from all this
right?
thing you've said, is the fact that Arsenal, that game showed the squad in depth in Arsenal.
Yeah, of course. Now, that's where I'm coming. 5 debutants. Aside that, let me tell you what actually made me laugh that day. What wowed me that day, not make me laugh. Ødegaard got injured. That was the declaration on the bench. That was thrown out on the bench. But guess who came in?
It was one
area. That tells you.
Because
that tells you the option. No,
of course, the option is there.
The option
is there.
Yeah, because he didn't want to play with 2 defensive minded.
And he wanted to keep the possession of the ball and keep them going.
One area, an amazing game. But nobody want to talk about him. But for me, the peak of that game for me that day was what I saw from Christian Mosquera. But he didn't put a foot wrong.
I think Arsenal got a very good defender.
They got a very good.
I pity for Saliba.
I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. And
Arsenal, if he keeps it going this way, I'm going to decide not to look at the offer from Madrid and let him.
Guess where my mind went to immediately? I see this guy going to World Cup with the Spanish national team. That's when I went to completely. If this guy is going to keep on performing this way, I think he will have a slot in him. Yeah. The 2 of them.
He can't be this good. He's physical. He's good in the air. He's passing. His range of passing is exquisite. The boy.
We didn't see that coming. You know the funny thing. No. We saw it against Liverpool. An amazing game. He came early. You understand?
Of course.
But mind you, he came early
against
Liverpool. Had a flawless game. Same thing against. He started on Saturday. Flawless game. Now, what's in my head right now is this, right? Can he, because that very soon there's going to be grievances. This is the third week straight.
Exactly.
The 3rd week straight that Ben White is sitting on the bench. Ben White didn't stay on the field. This is the 3rd week straight that Luis Maskeli come from the bench. You understand? And Saka is not there. Saka is not.
So you probably shuffle the team. So I don't think.
How much can you shuffle? How much can you shuffle?
You don't see. You need to find a winning team and stick that winning team.
No, this is the truth. I think for Mikel Arteta, he's got it. It's going to be very easy for him.
Anyway,
the Champions League against Bilbao is not it's not one of the strongest sides. You're not playing the Barcelona. You're not playing the Real Madrid or probably the Bayern. So you could easily. No, I'm talking about Arsenal. They're playing Bilbao. Atletico Bilbao. First game. Right. So it means that he could rotate. He could also play some of these players that have not played, because the issue you have to have your players fresh. You cannot keep using them.
For me, I don't care whether the player are too much. This is a problem that Arsenal want to have, and Arsenal should have. It's a good problem. It's like that. I think it's a problem.
Well, good one for Arsenal. A 3-0 win, but massive kudos for me. I must say, for these 2 players, this season have been the best players for me for Arsenal. Ulan Timber and of course Carlo Fiori, fantastic players. playing at the fullback position, they've kept everything coming to Arsenal short. And attacking wise, they've also been very good because those two players are giving me points steady in my fantasy. The last game, Chelsea played out 2-2 draw against Brentford.
Very poor Chelsea side from the beginning.
Terrible Chelsea team. Jara Ato, Gittins. We've said it several times that not good enough at the level. But when Chelsea step up in the second half, first go for
after watching Chelsea, right?
Copama.
That's something that was actually going. Let me go back to the Manchester United game and Man City game a little. I remember during our preview of the season, all of us agreed that look, Man City is going to have a place in the Champions League. Yeah, we never mentioned Man City. So my mind went back to. I said, what did Mega do if we say all of a sudden?
That's Chelsea Club World Cup performance.
So coming back to the Chelsea game, right? You don't mess yourself early in the season. You have a winning team, right? Stick to the winning team. Simple. Win your game first before you can do anything. Win what he said before you, like you always say. Consume what he said before you.
You don't format.
I mean, I was thinking Chelsea is bad until the changes came in.
And they looked a bit better.
And they became the dominant team.
By far better.
Scored the first goal. We didn't mean it. They make it easy. Scored the second goal. You understand? I was like, this team is not this thing. Then all of a sudden, they couldn't continue doing it again. It always happen. If you are away from home and you're playing probably a City rival or a London rival, it will always get to that point that even if you're winning, they will always come at you. Yes. Now they know that they're losing already. So they are not sitting back again. They needed to
how happy are you with the long throws are returning back? We saw with a certain Coyote.
I think the long throw is not.
It's coming back gradually again.
I didn't pay my attention. I didn't pay attention. Okay, that was what led the second goal.
Yes,
but I mean that second goal was embarrassing.
Coyote as well had a lot. I think there was a chance for was it the game against Newcastle? When Newcastle had a long throw from and then
he's becoming a hobby in the Premier League.
He's now becoming an Arsenal.
The lab will be proud.
Now that second goal, that equalizer was an embarrassing goal. You can't tell me that 4 players were marking a player.
And the ball passed
and they find a way out of
a throwing, not a throwing.
And the guy, funny enough, all of a sudden he's playing his first game for Chelsea, and people are beginning to blame him already because he has no business not trying to cover the other guy that was by him, Carvalho. He has no business. You understand? But I mean, my argument is this, right? That wasn't his job.
Exactly.
His job was to pounce on any loose ball. And that wasn't a loose ball. So that was the ball that located another player, another opposing player in your own 18-yard box. Yeah. So I didn't blame him that much. But I feel that was the wrong time. See, nothing. It was so painful to me, not because of anything. For me, it's a lose.
It looked like a loss. Yeah.
You lost that game.
Looked like a loss.
I mean, 90 minutes, almost few seconds to the end of the game. You allow that kind of that goal was too cheap and silly. If you ask me, too cheap and silly. You don't consider that kind of goal, and that's the whole.
It looks like 2-point drop.
If Chelsea continues this way. If they're going to continue, you don't have the luxury. Somebody should tell Enzo that you don't have the luxury to rotate these guys at will. They're not that good. What you have in your kitty, you don't have options.
Who bought those players? Lahato. That boy is a pain to watch.
It is him.
Then you put
it's him that bought him, bought Gittins.
Gittins will play for the
Andre Santos.
Under 21s, we tell them.
No, Santos, he met Santos.
Well, it's not that he's using him now. It's Swagu and the rest of them.
And that's not a bad player.
How can somebody is not a bad player?
That's why I watch him play. Fantastic player can be on his day.
Let's allow him.
But at the end of the day, let's put it this way. Chelsea are the second team unbeaten, but they don't even sit in the top 3. Shame on Maresca and the boys.
Well, Matchday 4 in the English Premier League are done and dusted. Liverpool continue to lead the Premier League with 12 points from a massive 12 goals scored. 9 goals scored, I beg your pardon, this season, 4 conceded. Arsenal and Spurs follow that in that order with 9 points each, with Bournemouth also on 9 points before Chelsea were 5th with 8 points. And Arsenal and Spurs have only conceded once this season in the Premier League. For Arsenal, no surprise. Mikel Arteta, best defense last season in the Premier League. Yeah. But it's the Spurs who is a surprise.
You just remind me of something. Now that I talk about Mikel Arteta and his defense, right? And it's time to give it to Raya. 100 game plays for
41 clean sheets.
42.
Okay, 42.
42 clean sheets. That is 42%. Almost 50%. Who does it better?
Well,
tell me one person have actually done it better.
There's no flowers in Abuja.
You understand?
Well,
I think it deserves to be mentioned.
It deserves
amazing goalkeeper.
He's working his way up to the check, the Joat level.
Yeah.
If he stays consistency, maybe could go on to beat. But I think one thing is certain, that Peter Cech record can never be beaten.
How many games?
18 goals considering the entire season. Only considering about 9 goes at home. To take a miracle,
Absolutely.
Well, let's wait and see. 4 goals. 4 games down the line. 1 goal conceded so far. Baba is not out of place.
No, but 18 goals in that season. Arsenal will not come.
How many more games is remaining?
Let's go and see.
34 games. 34 games. But down at the top of the table, unfortunately, Wolverhampton Wanderers are down, and one man is there. Tolu Arokodare made his debut alongside Auche Santos, 2 Nigerian players who made their Premier League debut over the weekend. For Samuel Chukwueze, unable to play for Fulham, but his other Nigerian brothers were there in action. Talking about Calvin Bassey, and of course, Alex Iwobi. Our heart goes out to Ola Aina, who is out in December following that horrendous injury suffered during the international break, playing for Nigeria at that rice farm in Bloemfontein, the Toyota Stadium in South Africa. But not to be mentioned, Manchester United are now back to their usual position, and we're happy. And last week, I knew it was AI.
Yeah.
That table was AI. There were 8. I've been 9th in the Premier League.
That position was
AI. It was
AI generated.
It was AI generated. But now they are back to where they used to be, 14th on the table, minus 3 goals. What we expect from a normal Man United side with 4 points this season. So, Manchester United fan, congratulations to you going back to where you belong to. We hope you continue to do this and continue to make your fans happy. It's going to only get worse to get better. They will find oil, but what would they see?
They will have to find oil. And
would they see oil?
They find coal.
But what would they see?
Coal. They find oil to get coal.
Also says you find oil when you get cold. Football Temple brought to you by Alza Studios.